Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video I'll be opening and assembling the LEGO Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales Mech Armour, which is LEGO set 76171. This is another Spider-Man mech, but it's got a different character with it. It's got the other Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and it's got a cool figure with it, and the mech does look quite good as well. So this is just generally quite a cool figure. So this is probably the best one of the mechs they have actually done. Finally, the Thanos mech was good because it did come with an Infinity Gauntlet. So it's a case of make your own mind up. So it comes with 3 bags again, 4 bags because we've got some Spider-Man bits in there. A little book. We'll open up the bags. You'll probably find it's got the same starting point, similar starting point as all the other ones have. So it's got a nice hoodie piece as well, which is quite cool. This has also been on the 2 for £15 list at most supermarkets in the United Kingdom at the moment, so, or most of the big ones anyway. Not so much the Aldi and Lidl's, but the Tesco's, Morrison's, Asda. Not sure about Sainsbury's because I haven't really been able to look in there for a while. So what I'll do, I'll stick these down here. We'll get the figure built first. There's a little hoodie piece. I saw the legs earlier. There's the legs. This is a bit more of a casual look for Spider-Man rather than the usual look Spider-Man has, which actually makes the figure a little cooler. So what I'll do the figure without the hoodie first, without the hood on a hoodie. There we go. As you can see, it's got the Spider-Man mask on. He's got like a hoodie jacket, and he's used Spider-Man costume on underneath there, and he's got a Spider-Man thing on his back, which is not good for the disguise. But then you put the hood on it, and it looks like that, and that is cool, really cool. It does give the possibility of maybe doing a Luke Cage figure, another Luke Cage, a Luke Cage figure from the TV series, from the Netflix TV series. That would be quite cool, I think. So, if anyone from Lego or Marvel is watching this, those would be nice. The figures from the Netflix series. So. We'll start off, it's the usual start off on the mechs. So I've done this on previous videos. So try and find this other brick. A couple of the male ball joint figures go on the side. Find the other one. Should be in here somewhere. Get these blue bits out of the way. There's no stickers with this set, which is actually, from my point of view, that's quite good because I do find the stickers to be quite fiddly. And I think if you go to all the trouble, you may as well just print the bricks. Because the bricks, I generally find you can usually use the bricks for something else, somewhere else along the line. So that's the first bit done, same as most of the mechs. And now we got the next bit, which is your standard 4x2 with the holes, with a normal 4x2 on top. And some right angled bricks So these mechs are basically designed the same up to a certain point, and then they're built on from there. So if you're a Lego designer, you're half the work's already done. So yeah, the standard as you can see, I've built 2 or 3. This is the third mech I possibly have built today on this video, so it might not come through on the video or on when the videos actually drop on the on my channel, because I am a little bit behind on release at the moment. So check that's it. There we go. That's the basic first bit of the body done. Put that down there for a minute. Now we've got to make the bit for where the legs go. So that starts with a red 2x1, a green Technic Lego 2x1 with a hole, and a black connector stud. And we should have a 2x1 with a connector piece on it in here somewhere. I've seen one of these. There we go, that's the one I'm after. There we go. As you can see, that bit on there, we have the double, looking for the black double connector piece, which is here. This one comes with a extra piece of styling on it as well. We've got to put the right angled pieces on first. They go on there. And then we put the 3-way male ball joint on. So there we go, that bit on there, and you've got that bit on there as well. This bit goes like that, and there's our body so far. Turn this over, and we have some black arch type pieces go on there. Then we put the front bit on. This bit is pre-printed the way I like them. That's quite a cool brick, that really. And there's our body. Next, if this goes as most mechs normally do, it will be shoulders first. Yep, shoulders first, so we start off with a male and female ball joint, one of these. One of these goes on the bottom. And then one of these goes on the top. I'll show you this in a minute. So what we got for the build, for this part of the build, shoulders go on there. That's what we've got so far. Next part of the build is the the legs and the arms. So it should be another 4 of the male and female ball joint parts, another 4 of the rounded edges, rounded 2x1s, and there should be 1 more of those floating around in here somewhere. There we go. Then we have 5 bar pieces, black gold bar pieces, as I call them. They do look better in gold though, to be honest with you, but then these are the arm pieces here. So stick those on there. Stick the legs on the bottom with the black pieces on the outside. There we have our arms and legs for our mech. Next we build the legs and the feet. So start off with one of these pieces here, a red right angle piece, a green 2x1, a grey female ball joint piece, another grey female ball joint piece, another right angle piece on top with a couple of these angle pieces on, like so. That's what we've got so far. Now we put a flat, smooth right angle piece and a grey stud, on which goes one of the small webs. Like so. And that piece there goes on there, like so. That's the lower leg. Now we've got to make the other lower leg piece, which will be very similar, probably possibly with a few minor differences. So we'll get on without further ado. Try and find the pieces. So that's the first bit of it. Another green 2x1, a 2x1 with a female ball joint on it, another one of those goes on there. I'm doing this from memory, so there we go. We've got another right angle piece on top there. Then we put the black curved pieces on there. Then the side detailing on here, like so. very similar to the other what we did on that side, and another small spider web goes on the side there, like so. Here we have our mech so far. Now we'll do the feet. The feet on these ones are slightly different from the Captain America and the Thor ones, because they are, you've got one of these pieces here which starts off as the base. So the build is slightly different from those ones. A curved piece on the back, a grey stud in the middle, and a male ball joint on the top. And there's one of the feet for the mech there. Just turn that around so you can see that. Got to make another one of those. Curved piece at the front, small angled piece on next, a red 2x1 curved piece, and a angled piece, and a ball joint and a grey stud. Forgot about that. Something you work too when you try and get too far ahead of yourself. There we go, you've got that piece, that's got that down there. Then these feet, we've got two of these now. These feet go on the bottom. There we go, our mech can now stand. Just missing the hands now, so, and any other bits that will be going on it. Now we've got to make the first hand. So we start off with one of these round pieces with a smooth bit on the bottom, a female ball joint, and a red bar connector, like so. Then we put a black small bar connector and a 2x1 with a little hook piece on it. When you go there, a right angled smooth piece, and then some of these red fingered pieces. And there we have our first hand. This one goes on this side here, like so. We'll do the other side now. This one's not quite as stable. I think it's meant to be like that, so it works better for movement. So now we've got to do the other hand, which is going to be quite similar, but will be a little bit different. So we start off with a black 2x1 with a small handle on it, a red 2x1, then a female ball joint connector and a 2x1 with a bar on it, a red circle with a hole in the middle, and some red fingers. Some people have said these are a bit different, so should Should have one more of those. There we go. That's what we've got on there. And you put a little dish on there, and you have a spider web on there for the web shooter, like so. Then that hand goes on there. That hand goes on there like so, and there we have our mech so far. Seems to be some. So I've got a few more bits to go on here. So got to make some like shoulder protection on the mech, which is one of these and two of these. So one on each side, so make sure it so that goes on there, goes like that, and then that bit goes on there like so. Do the next set of shoulder panels. I think I've done this the wrong way around actually. I haven't been, so I don't read the instructions properly. They go opposites, so like that. So there we go. That one, it goes on this side here. Goes on there like so, as you can see. You've got to turn this around. Got a little bit to go on the back. Start off with one of these right angle pieces here. A little hook piece that goes on the back, a little half a roofing piece that goes on here. Then this bit here, which we made, see there's like a half roofing piece on there, that goes on the back here, like so. Then on the back here, we've got to make some like web jets, which is a bit weird, but it is Lego and anything goes. So we make one of these. Make another one of these up. A lot of these blues look like they come from a Frozen set, so these bits here go on the back here. These bits here go on the back there. You've got some spider cuffs that go on the back here. Not sure if they're jets or what, not sure what they're meant to be. So put the mech there. This isn't the most stable of the mechs, to be honest with you, but it's still quite a nice build. So now we've got to make a some webbing. So we start off with one of these blue studs. Stick that bit on there. Stick one of these connector bits on here, like so. Get another blue stud and stick that bit on there. Stick another one of these on here, like so. So it looks like that bit there goes on there. Here we have our Miles Morales Spider Mech. It does look quite good. It has some very good posable positions. It probably needs to be a bit, as a Spider Mech, it probably needs to be a bit more flexible. He also comes with a couple of these couple of these bits where you can put the webbing on, which is quite cool. These bits are quite cool. These bits on there, they look like mini torches, but they're not. We'll put those down there. When he's in the mech, he can behold those. Here we have Miles Morales in his Spider Mech. It's not a bad little build. Definitely got a cool figure with it. It's definitely got a cool figure with it. It's got some nice functionality to it. This set, it moves well. You got putting some nice poses, as you can see. I'll just do some typical Spider-Man poses. I usually get told off when I do a good Spider-Man pose by my daughter. We met Spider-Man at one of the, I think it was at Euro Disney, and I'd managed to do a really good Spider-Man pose with him. I've still got some pictures of that, and my daughter wasn't quite as good at it. So, but she probably hasn't been. Probably she's probably more mature than I am. So, I think that's the best way of looking at it. So overall, quite a nice little build. Well worth the money, well worth the fig. I mean, the figure's cool, and it's got some nice little attachments to it as well. Some nice parts to it. So well worth the money. Well done, Lego, on this. And this is probably one for the figure alone. It's probably one of the best mechs they've done in this series. The Thanos mech is cool because it comes with an Infinity Gauntlet, but this probably does take the have the advantage over it just a little bit. All the other ones are a bit they've been done before. This one is actually quite good and it's probably one of my favourites. If you have any comments or feedback on this video, or feedback, or any constructive criticism, do feel free to leave it at the end. Please do feel free to leave it at the end of the video, and I will actually try and give you a mention on one of my upcoming videos. Any comments that I don't deem are constructive or useful or just weird will be deleted. I'm getting quite a few of those at the moment. Don't know why, but I'm just deleting those when they go on there. So I'd like to thank my regular subscribers on YouTube and Instagram. Thank you very much for your continued support, and I hope it continues. If you did like this video or you want to see more of my videos, because I've got all the mechs on my YouTube channel at the moment as well. If you'd like to see any of the other videos I've done, do feel free to like, share and subscribe and tell your friends. Stay safe, keep building. Hope very much to see you in my next video. Thank you for watching.